Which?
Xeonin. Casey will have it. N-A-N.
It's what?
Xeonan.
Okay.
Xeonan.
What are the kills at now? We need players.
3-0 at
items.
3 to 35.
Okay, so Casey's died once, and that was with the mid push and bad call, and then Slay's died twice. Okay. I'm going to focus more so on our right side of the map, since that's where we made up a lot of ground.
What do you mean? You mean solo lane jungle?
No, I'm our right side, so Chaos right side.
Okay.
So
Duo. Just say duo.
Yep, my bad. Okay, and
I'll be focusing
336.
on jungle. And solo, since I used to be solo main. Might as well.
I'm at 336. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
On mark.
On
3, 2, 1, mark. Alright, this is actually just after Slay died here. Dual lane.
We were looking for the Giannis because I thought he didn't have beads. Crazy. Okay.
Was he expecting the Mercury ult?
Yeah.
That's just poor.
Yeah, no. We couldn't go in there.
Nope. Do you die?
Yep, I died. This is my first underhand.
Oof.
Did everything I could.
You Aegis a little early.
Well, he Aegis
I
just
mean-
so he didn't take the damage from the one and follow up from the Giannis.
Well, the Giannis I wasn't concerned about. The one I was definitely concerned about. I needed
I
to
am
Aegis something.
Pretty sure Robin rotates over here. No, he doesn't. It's not the right gank. Okay. We actually should have won this early game really hard over on duo because we were poking him out. I think we just made a mistake at staying too close to the wall sometimes, like you were saying in game.
Yeah, and the first death is what snowballed it when Ravana came over.
This is where Casey beat out defendant speed, which is fine. We were there.
Yep, we rotated for it. We gotta keep doing that because we.
They have a lot of wards up. That's one of their biggest things. Is actually their wardage early is just phenomenal.
Very strong. Look at all those blue wards.
Giannis doesn't even have health pots. He has wards.
Yep.
So that's something we need to work on, warding early. We were able to get these from our current perspective, these left mids under our control. From that point on, I believe. Got our red under secure. Still need to work on their words.
Kind of watching their positioning.
I think the biggest thing is we were just trying to get KC some farm to get to the late game, as opposed to the Ravana who did most work in the early game.
I really like this because you can actually see the lines.
I backed on a
that
ward,
we have.
but it's a good thing that Giannis ult wasn't up, otherwise that would have gone to Gold Fury most likely.
Look at all these wards right here. Holy crap! On the left side of
Left-hand
mids from
side.
order. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
There are tons.
I guess you're reviewing.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
This is where I live. And we get 2 ults. I don't think we kill anybody.
No, we don't kill anybody, but just force them back a bit.
This is where we kind of started actually picking up the game a little bit.
Yes. That was a misplay on their part. They should have waited out the pluck, or the Ravana should have waited out your pluck. We've gotten a kill there.
I think they were cocky from the first game.
They were cocky, but still, that pathing right there was kind of questionable from you.
For me, oh yes.
And then that would have been an easy kill right there for the Ravana.
I
Just had to
call that
wait out
pulling
the
a
pluck.
Joel. Too aggressive in my stance.
Oh, you live.
Yeah,
Okay.
he lived.
Yeah,
It's a good
but
thing. We're just trying to go over what could have happened, what we need to improve on. Because if they played better, that was a kill. So we want to minimize that. So I
Well,
think
guess
this
that's
is about where we're gonna call the Gold Fury, right?
I think Giannis
No,
backs.
no, I don't have any mana, so
Giannis backs on the Gold Fury when we do Gold Fury. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going.
This is Cryo just being Cryo. Holy crap.
Yeah, Cryo had complete control of us over there. 2 levels up. Force the rotation.
Now,
As soon as he said that, we should have been plucking that Giannis and getting the beads.
yeah. Well, I even said right here.
Yeah, you said that.
I said I should have plucked him
Mhm.
because he just came out of nothing.
Oh, and right there when the Giannis ult, I think that's when I started to think about that Gold Fury.
Okay. I'm kind of
guess I
following
should
you
go.
Are we
around.
going to do it? Are we going to do it now?
I
Or no, we're following Geb. This is where we gank duo lane. 'Cause we know the Geb's there.
I don't
Jingwei
think this is-
dies, I believe.
Yes, Jingwei does.
No,
that.
this isn't where we gank. She
This-
dies and I have to back off.
We push out Giannis.
We gain control of the purple buff again.
Yes.
As they back off.
It's a while before we do Gold Fury. I think we do Gold Fury at 11 minutes.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's
the
Kakalin
third
dead.
solo kill.
And I think we just saw. No, we didn't, because there's no wards. But we don't see Giannis mid. This is where we
I steal one of
feel
those.
that. Okay. And it looks like Robin's starting to focus more at the RDO.
Now we're getting better wards on the left-hand side. We have control of the wardage,
Yeah.
especially on the Gold Fury.
I think that's one of our really big downfalls is the wardage. We don't get wards like securely on the map until
That solo lane pressure is huge because it forces the Ravana not to camp me and go over to the right-hand side to deal with.
Look at
me.
Cryo just destroy this fucker.
Yeah.
Like he's just melting him. He's 3 levels up on Kakalin. What the
That is
fuck?
why we got back into the game, is because Cryo was handling business over in solo lane.
I'm being a Joel here. I'm way out of position.
We are doing a good job despite, like, I mean, our whole lead basically is in a little bit in mid, in jungle and solo, so our mid jungle solo doing really hot this game right now.
Well, we had the early pressure in duo, which we didn't get to see on record. But
Yeah.
in the very early game, we were bodying them really hard. And then it was 1 or 2...
You got ganked, yeah.
Well, it wasn't a gank. It was 1 or 2 Hoi Yi hits on
No.
Slay that really...
It was
put
a
him-
gank. We got ganked.
Well,
by
yes, but
Ravana.
the reason why he ganked is because you got hit twice by the Hoi Yi one. That's why he ganked.
No, because when he ganked, I had already healed up because I popped 2 pots.
Oh, I also used sprint to disengage from that.
This is where we gank duo. Yeah. And I don't use Kraken here, which is huge, which is what allows us to get the Gold Fury.
And we have Giannis
I
ult
get
down.
clipped. Right now I'm calling Gold Fury because Giannis ult's down. I just have to back to get my health bar full.
I'm
we go to gold.
spectating them to see what they're doing right now.
Yep.
They're checking to make sure we're not doing Gold Fury. We're clearing lane. Giannis goes back to mid. I think as soon as we see Giannis mid, that's when we rush Gold Fury there, I think. That's what it looks like.
As soon as we see him go right, he goes right, doesn't he?
Maybe it's not this one.
It is this one. I know this for a fact because the Giannis ult's down. And the Hou Yi just got off a respawn timer. Yep, this is gold.
They kind of let us have this. Like,
They
get
had to look at their Giannis, look at their Hou Yi. Their Hou Yi isn't even back to base.
Ouch!
Picked up both of them. Yep.
That was
great job.
That was very bad on their part. The Robin really blinked in, and that so. Oh, here's the pause.
Oh, one of the problems with the Giannis DC'd, but I don't think his presence would have helped that much because he didn't have an ult.
Yeah, we can wait through this pause. It's not that long. I think this pause actually helped us. It helped us refresh, recollect everything, and get back in the game.
This pause was actually like 2 minutes long.
Fast forwarding to see where it's at.
Okay. Where was the Hoi on that? Well, you're fast forwarding.
The Hoi was at Chi-Chu when we were on gold. He was just coming
Yeah,
back
there
from
he
his
is.
death.
Okay.
Okay, it's done.
Huh?
It's done for me.
Okay, what time?
I'm at 11:58.
Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Giannis just came back. Come on.
And that gave us a little bit of a lead, not too much,
Uh-huh.
but a slight edge. Definitely boosted our morale a little bit. Because we were getting kind of stomped
Okay.
early.
Alright, you
this
ready?
side of the map anyway. Yep.
On mark.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, mark.
Why does this look fast? Okay, it's,
It looks fast for me too. Maybe it's
it
just
slows down in a sec.
I should actually start getting a foothold back in this game. Yeah, Kakalin was coming in. I'm just like, hey buddy, I'm nice and tasty.
That was the onslaught. Upon retreat, go to the right lane.
Why'd they chase us to our speed buff? Or at least why were they anticipating us to go to our speed buff?
I don't know. If they'd have fired that to where it went through the back heartbeat camp wall over to the solo lane, they would have cut us off way better. I think he was just aiming.
This is where we gank Hoi Yi in case he kills him. Yep, we got Hoi Yi beads there. This is where I die. I get clipped by stupid Giannis too. I was very angry.
And I steal away.
Tasty, tasty.
Almost got ourselves a 1k lead right now. We're holding our lead, which is huge. The rest of the game, I think we're pretty damn clean. We don't take too many risks. I feel like we could have grouped up past this faster. But we'll see.
Right now, I'm just hunting for farm.
I'm back again.
Without
They
taking
have
it from
they have
Jinwei.
wards. We do not.
We have 2 sentries on the gold
Two
fury here.
sentries, but they have a little bit more wardage on the right side where it matters.
Yep. I can monitor wards if it makes it easier.
Okay.
Like in terms of in-game, if we need to do that.
Yeah. Right now, you and I are at 6, or you're at 9. I'm at 6. Merc's at 5. Jingwei has 0, but I kind of understand that given the fact that she's so far down.
Yeah, this is where they're. This
Alright,
is where
they're
we
on
get.
our red.
We secure the red, and we're calling back out because we won that fight.
Got what we came
This is where we started really getting good at these disengages, at least against them.
Yes. They threw a few fights.
They did.
If they'd have been a little bit more on their target picks, like go on this guy, specific calls, I think they would have gotten at least 1 pick there. Probably on to Casey, but I'm not positive. keep wards on our red. They're still playing aggressive. They always play aggressive. We kind of started to play passive even with a lead, which still
Well-
ended up working out in our favor. We protected everything that we needed to. We got to the late game where our comp shines just a bit more than theirs
Well,
due to us
here's the-
countering some of their gods.
we knew
but-
that they play aggressive anyways. We knew just based on their god picks that they are an aggressive team.
Yeah. I think it's key that we found the good disengages. Oh, this is where I am totally surprised how fast he died.
Yeah, I didn't
Like,
get that
look
on-
at that
I didn't
shit.
get
He
that
was
on
half
recording.
HP when me and Casey hit our one. Like, the fuck?
What's he got built? He's got that's kind of off for me. He's got Heartseeker, Boots, Jotuns, and Assassin's Blessing. He has nothing for protections. I don't even think he picks up any protections.
The thing was, he was
I think
knocked up
this
that
is-
entire time.
This is where we lose red again. I don't think I die here, but I try to secure the red.
I don't think you die either.
No, I do. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, they just let me get it. Or they just get it.
Which was
let me-
fine. We just
Yeah.
die there.
Yeah, but we need to make sure they're not doing Gold Fury.
And we take the fight here.
This was the big. This was a
We
big
know that
fight.
Robin isn't here.
This was a big giant fight.
Yes. This is a huge
The
fight. for us.
Kakulin really.
He did really good. He knocked 2 carries up, but
Yeah, but they
the
leave
rest of
their
his team
back
is
line.
behind him.
They,
Yeah.
they leave
The
their
Geb
back.
even leaves their back line. That was
Yep.
their whole problem. The Geb left. They're used to playing aggressive, but they had the RDO. Right on top of their carries.
I think we killed.
Casey calls help. We go back.
I'm screaming, "Where the fuck are my carries?"
He's still on track.
And there's that pluck. That gets us that kill.
He immune.
Notice how right as you were calling where are my carries, we both fell on.
Yeah, we were right next to you. We were hugging your ass.
Because we weren't, but we heard you. Just went to you. That's an improvement on Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep you guys from splitting up too much, and I'm trying to keep with you guys as much as I can.
Do we think going for the red there as well is a little too much or no?
I think that was a little bit too much. I think we should have just disengaged, gone right for the Gold Fury, and then we could have gotten something else in our back line. Like we, like over on the left side. See how they're positioning now for this? If we had Casey there instead of just Ardio, I think it would have been a completely different story. Even just myself.
I think the RDO was the better person to have there.
Yeah, but if you have
He has a
Mercury and
hugely
RDO.
absorbed so many cooldowns that we automatically lose that story.
Yeah, but if we have Mercury and Ardio, it's a kill potential thing. It's not just, you know,
Perhaps, or
absorbing.
a death potential. They might have just switched over to using it all on Casey.
Well, all Casey has to do is
I
stand
think that was
on
their
our.
guaranteed freebie. We
I
got the better trade. I think that was just their guaranteed freebie.
I mean, it could be. Alright, what's going on mid?
Let's see the graphs.
This way.
I just have
So
builds
their
up.
graphs go steadily up, then mitigate, then steadily up, then mitigate, then up, then mitigate, then up, and then it just slowly
Look at the
goes
XP
down
per
toward
minute.
us.
This is where we get Fire Giant. We kill Kakulin. I think we killed Geb here. Maybe not. We should. This is where we should have aggressed on Geb. We should have aggressed on Geb right here. Oh, never mind. We shouldn't have because the Robin was here. That was a good call. We would have lost, or we would have lost someone.
Possibly lost somebody. I think we have the health bars to kill Nirvana, but in the end we have Fire Giant.
I-
Their carries are backed out. Right towers get pushed.
I don't think
It's-
we knew the Robin was there.
I
Oh,
don't think it's worth this.
I think we did know the Robin was there. Look, we have a ward where he was.
Yeah, you're right.
I think the call there was to aggress in and then kill Robin, but that's for a different time. That's a different argument.
We'd have to look at mana bars and cooldowns on each individual.
Yeah.
If we had the cooldowns and the mana, I think we should have taken a fight. But we did end up saving our T2.
Yep. We ended up saving our T2, and we're making a safe place, and we followed the calls. So, I think that's more important than taking a
Now
pick.
we have a 5k XP difference and a 3.5k gold difference.
Ward's place, we overtake him in Ward's place. I'm up at 12 now. Holy crap.
Me and Casey at 9, but the rest of them are pretty damn on top.
Ready.
That Cullen didn't ward at all.
Now that
Three words.
is refreshing.
Hello.
We're
Stu?
recording a session here, Shallows.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I asked that question when you have time.
Yeah, just
You need to
DM it
work
to me
on-
and I'll answer it. Unless you need it answered over voice.
We need to work on working faster.
How dare you call me a liar?
Yeah, so with, that just has to do with splitting up. Yeah, see, we're split up again. Oh, it's just because we split up into a line instead of a blob. So we need to work on the formation too.
We did really good here. Just because, like, events happened, yes, shit happened. But we called the disengage, and everybody's backing up. We're waiting for the RDO, we don't know where the Cullen's at. I ward there.
We call the Kakullan ganking.
Yep. So now we're just
That's
grouping
why
up
we backed
again,
up.
waiting for our 5th. We know. I think we called out that the Cullen was raged,
Yes.
and we go to gold.
Yeah, you wanted to fight. See, here, right
Well, I
there.
wanted
That's
to
a prime
fight
example.
right here.
That's
I
a
wanted to
prime
fight
example
right-
of splitting us off, though. And when we were all in the back, sort of on that side, and then you went around the wall, I can't help you. You're just lucky that Robin wasn't there to see you.
Sure. But I think fighting there was also a good call.
Yeah, but you also had to look at where we were on the map.
I know, that's my mistake, but
Yeah.
I think fighting there was the call.
I agree with you, especially since we knew Kakullan was down, but due to the placement of people on the map, we couldn't fight. And then you went around that red buff there, and it really, I was like, oh, fuck, he's dead. He should be dead. I'm not going to focus on Slay.
Should still please.
I'm not sure if they get this or we get this.
So if we look at time spent dead, we killed Robin, Hoi Yi, and Kakullan a lot more. There's 114 seconds right now of Hoi Yi dead. That's
This
a
is
lot.
their problem again, they're dumping everything into RDO. They already dumped their biggest defensive ult. And then actually another zone controlling ult again. So a lot of cooldowns wasted on the RDO.
This way.
Need to work on not getting hit.
Boom!
Okay.
4-man ult. I'm calling. I'm looking for peel on you because they're gonna be looking for you.
Look at this shit.
Down.
Whoa!
And this is what I call a Giannis kill. Okay, and I'm peeling, Okay, lost RDO,
I
but
tried
we
to
got
cook
Robin.
We don't even lose the ADC here, which is great.
We kill their AC. I
got
really
spread
wish
out
that
a
I
bit.
had my pluck up. I wish you knocked him up. Oh, that would have been beautiful. I really wanted to regress on that if we had the chance. And this is where we had the miscommunication of do Fire Giant. And when you say do Fire Giant, it's interpreted as do it now.
Never pull out 2 people.
Interesting way. I thought we could do it.
Yeah, but look at the health.
Even
We
in
won the
comms-
fight,
But in
so
comms, I
best-
said I'm at half health. I don't think this is a good idea. And in case you repeat it, do Fire
Was
Giant.
Casey the shot caller?
I don't know.
I'm the shot caller.
Out of order!
For basically that entire game.
I don't think we can have Casey on setup gods, not for a while.
No. I agree with that. He's a
I
very
mean,
good carry.
great mechanics, but he's very aggressive in terms of setup and everything. Like these guys, like Boosted Boys, very great from ahead on setup, but from behind, I don't think it's a good idea. I think we actually picked appropriately for how we want to play our guides.
Something before we scrim these guys next time, I want to talk about picks and bans. Now that I've played a few games, then know what they're good on, know what they're not.
Yep.
I think the problem from them isn't anybody but the jungler. For us.
What do you mean?
Like, if the jungler has a great game, they win. If the jungler has a bad game, they lose.
Oh, that's the same thing with us. That's literally the exact
Well,
same
I
thing.
mean, yeah. So, focus on the jungler.
We're very similar, except I don't know how they lost this game. They had the lead, and we should have had it in the beginning. And Cryo's taking a lot of poke there, and I think you note that.
They lost it because the Ravana had to go. They lost it early because the Ravana had to go all the way over to right to help the Kukala, who handled both of them. We're grouping up nicely. We're not separating too far. Nobody's going in too deep. Doing a good job warding, dancing around a little bit, getting some poke. Now they do better at poking us than Ardio's side.
Well, Ardio went in.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, this,
Still gotta work on that
yeah.
a little bit.
They dumped a lot into us and the tank. Again,
Only one man knocked up by the Cullen.
I saved Slay's life.
They're split up a little bit. They're starting to group.
Slay dies. This is where Robin's focusing main. They all of them were focusing. So let you guys kind of regroup a little bit. Good ult, Casey. Nice.
This is when I think we're losing the fight. Like I'm just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. Let me bring it back in. I'm screaming, hit him, hit him! Fucking push mid.
I only had enough mana for my 2. Now we just let the Geb go, which is completely fine.
That's what we should do. Take the tower over that. Now the question is, should we have done Pyromancer instead?
Yes. We should have done Pyromancer instead of going for Phoenix. Because we wasted a lot of time going for Phoenix. We should have
So
done mid tower.
should
clean
mid-tower
out the
Pyro?
jungle. Either Pyro or clean out the jungle.
Yeah, you guys
Or
stop for that back
maybe
camp.
even we should have backed after the T2 and just went right back to fire.
Yeah. See, right here is where you guys stop for this, and Kakulin comes in. That we can't do that. I didn't
See
get
where
that on stream.
Kakulin
I was
comes
looking
from.
at
See,
the map.
he had to teleport.
Yeah, he did. He did teleport.
Yeah.
I didn't get it on cam, but I was looking at the
So
map.
even if we did stop for the XP camp, we wouldn't have burnt it. Because he's already there.
Well,
he would've
you
just
but
called
the
us.
but the thing was, the argument is you guys stopped for XP anyways, just briefly. It was enough to give him the time and distance to close it on Casey.
Casey got out. It wouldn't have mattered. The fucking Fire Giant or the Portal Demon would have been at half HP by the
Their soul lane really like just getting plucked by me. Clay lives here.
No, that.
Nice ult. I'm looking at.
I think you're a little bit ahead.
Casey's having a 1v1 against the router.
Which he will win. 1000% every time against early.
Oh shit! And I think we turn on the colony. Yep. I miss a pluck, an easy pluck. Then bad.
No, that.
Double kill.
I think this is where we guys started getting a little bit over aggressive.
Casey does live. Which is great. Through the shell. Crippling dies. And
We get gold fury.
we get fire giant. We get fire giant.
We get gold fury.
Slice. Freaking fire. Only get alive.
And see
I
right here,
almost Aegis. I
we're
almost
all
Aegis that
split
fire
up.
giant knockup.
we're all
Yes.
split up.
What time are you at?
31:51.
I'm at 35.
Oh shit. You sure you're not at double speed? I'll tell you when I'm at 35.
I'm at 47, 48, 49, 50, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want me to tell you when I'm at 35?
I'm at 32. What the fuck are you doing?
Pausing, because I'm at
You were ahead of me.
32:21.
You were ahead of me.
I was? Oh shit. Alright, let me know when you're at 32:20.
Rewind. 32:20.
Okay.
From there.
Yep.
32:20.
Ooh.
Ready whenever.
Go
What?
to 32:33. Because I hit play as soon as you said 32:20. Just say Mark when you hit 32:32.
Mark.
Oh, fuck, fuck,
You guys are bad at this.
I don't know why he's not communicating. He's like moot half the time.
It's fine.
Now this is where the bad play becomes the good play.
We
Still bad
chased
play.
them into the fucking fountain.
So right here, everything was necessary right there. We get the 2 kills. We're chasing the Giannis. The Giannis has a bad portal. That's why I say go on it.
But here, only I follow up with your call.
Yes. Everybody else is on everybody else. It's bad. RDO ends up coming over, get the kill, which is great. KC was off doing his own thing. And we needed to back off as soon as we got that Giannis. That was the problem with that. And we all needed to follow the call. We got split up here.
You have a real big problem. I died.
This is where we all get back on the T2 and mid. T1 and mid. And we defend there, I believe. Yes, KC's dead. That's where we're headed right after this T2 episode.
We shouldn't have re-aggressed here. We should have just backed off. We get this
I think
Phoenix
we get
though,
the
don't
we get the Phoenix. We get the Phoenix. Yeah. This was a good
No,
call.
that.
A little risky, but we ended up trading Phoenix, which is what we came for to begin with. Which all could have been solved by following the others. They don't end up chasing. Okay, it's not this time. It must be this next siege, maybe. this way.
Look at all these haters.
I didn't have to use beads or Aegis very often at all. That was the greatest part.
Flux and knockup's OP.
Yeah. The peel was delicious.
Slow part of the game. Waiting for next fire giant.
Yep, we were gonna go mid, I believe, but I said 18 seconds on Fire Giant. It's not worth. I said back, ward up Fire Giant. Get the positioning. KC takes a little bit to group up. He has to time his backs a little bit better.
What are they doing? They're holding mid. They expect us to siege mid, I guess?
I think they expected it. I think once I clear this wave, they don't. I don't want to see the reaction, but I think they just wanted to give it up anyways because they've lost quite a few fights over at the Fire Giant pit already. 3, I think. We had Artios pushing over there because she has teleport. Yeah, they're just giving it up, which is fine.
Why are they pinging your Phoenix?
Clear the mid wave, go left.
Dangerous pathing there. Aggressive pathing right there. Split up again.
Yep, I called that as well. I said we split up way too much. Casey and RDO playing too aggressive here. If they engaged there,
No,
we were on the back foot.
I think they expected us to be in the jungle there. Right there. Alright. What's their positioning on Phoenix side? We lose Casey in this fight.
Now as soon as we see the coupon on the other side, we call
You
it
do
go
hard
in.
commit, we all dive.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still above.
This is where I have to beat We ended up grouping
Yeah.
back. Both carries grouped really well there.
In terms of that, you know what? That Giannis got Deb shield, but that's probably what cleansed him. Not the,
Well, he still did have
Okay.
the up, but we didn't say that it was down. We said that Artie was trying to get it. In case you didn't understand that, maybe didn't realize it.
should have just said no.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was
we'll put it in
injuries.
comms.
We did
We
get
back
the
up,
meeting.
we bring him into the corridors, we win the corridor fight. Those knockups and slugs into your Poseidon Whirlpool is disgusting.
Yeah, he actually.
Bye!
Look at this. Watch this. Boom. Look at that fucking whirlpool.
Yeah.
Nobody can cross. Hilarious.
I don't know if the call to get this up was a good one, but it was okay. I think we could have addressed something.
Yeah, we could have pressed.
How we killed him?
Yep, kill the Geb. We get the Fauna as well. Because he goes to clear red like I figured he would. And you'll see me path over to the red this way. I end up telling Casey where he went. his mantle and ult.
They're split up again. I know they don't have a gap, but still split up.
We are split up, but it's just
Your Titan is under attack.
it's clean. I think this is clean. This isn't a bad. Oof, but Casey gets a little bit too aggressive there. We end up in the game right now. Boom. It wasn't too bad that we split up there because they already had one man down, so it was still an even fight no matter how you look at it. And we got the jungler, which secured our win. Boom. Fucking hard ass game.
Beat them though. Double
Yeah.
over double their kills. They beat our sorry asses the first time.
Maybe triple.